Welcome to the Lysamis video. I'm hoping it's the Lysamis video. If I change the title, it means we didn't make it to Lysamis or the Ngurunit and Ndoto Mountains. Seriously, watch my first video of Ololokwe. Also make sure to go to Colin's video. Check out his YouTube channel. Link in the description. Link in the, what's that other thing that pops? All those places. Yeah, see his perspective on the Mount Ololokwe climb that we did. Oh, we just left Mount Ololokwe. It's literally right behind us. For now, honestly, we don't know what the plan is.
Yeah,
so,
we're just swinging it at the moment.
We'll reach the main road in the next maybe 20 minutes. Then figure out what next. We've just made it back to the main road. That is from Sabache Camp, which is 2.5 kilometers that way, walking. But a small car can do that. You can drive all the way. And when you're climbing the hill, that's where the viewpoint is, the summit. Yeah, very amazing views there. For now, let's get a car that's going to take us to Lysamis and then all the way to Ngurunit. So yeah, we're just going to sit here for a while and hope a car is going to pass. That is one amazing hill. There's always that feeling after climbing a hill when you look back and you feel like, yeah, I conquered that. Yeah, let's wait for a car. Twice to Mount Kenya, twice unlucky. But I wouldn't say it is much about luck, but rather poor planning. Both times, I wasn't prepared or planned to be there in the first place, and that is my excuse for not trying to reach the peak of the mountain. The first time, the weather was terrible, so there was no point. And this second time, the weather was favorable, but I dressed for a hot desert, not a cold mountain. After climbing Mount Ololokwe, we were to go to the Ndoto Mountains and camp there. Ndoto Mountains are located in Marsabit County, on your way towards Loyangalani. Getting to Ngurunit, according to what we were told, there was one car that leaves Ngurunit in the morning, that goes to Marsabit, and afterwards the car will go back to Ngurunit in the evening. Access to these areas without your own car involves a lot of waiting. We couldn't get a car to take us to Lysamis, and even if we did, the car that goes to Ngurunit was already fully booked. Therefore, no way we could get there. We had to change our plan and thought of going to Ngarindare Forest, but concluded for the price, we were better off going to Mount Kenya to check out Lake Ellis. After getting a matatu to take us to Meru Junction, we managed to get a Toyota Probox car that took us to Meru town. Here, we again took another matatu to take us to Chogoria. We got a cheap hotel to rest for the day, and the next day was when we will start our Mount Kenya explorations. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Sunday. Our trip started on Friday, climbing Ololokwe, and then Saturday, descending down. And then our original plan had to change. But before I talk about that plan, we are in this hotel room, which is in Chogoria, which has one of the weirdest designs. So I just want to show you guys that. So this is the main door. Then you enter the room, and that's the tap. Collins is there, that's a bed, then there's another bed there, so far nothing weird, right? But then this is the toilet, which if you open this door, which I had to put tissues so that it doesn't keep opening when you're inside. Oh yeah, okay, I did a good job with that tissue. Oh yeah, that's the sink. We ordered some food. Then there's this door here. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be the kitchen. So this is the door that enters the bathroom, aka toilet. Oh, there's a centipede just walking there. It has hot shower, which when you're showering, it's just sprinkling dots of water on you. So you're going to take, I don't know how long to shower. And then this is the other door that couldn't open. So yeah, Whoever was designing this house was very interested in making sure that you can access the toilet from the kitchen. So that is the weird design of this house. Or lodging, yeah. But it's quite spacious. Anyway, right now we are just packing our bags. Collins is getting done with his bag. We still have to clear this table, and then my bag is ready, clear things. Then we are meeting up with the guide who is going to take us to Mount Kenya, and our plan today is to climb up to Lake Ellis. Yeah? It's called Lake Ellis. Yeah, which is at around like 3,500 elevation meters. I don't have any jacket, just the trusted Masai Shuka. Yeah, and the clothes are not fully dry, so this should be a quite interesting day. Goodbye to this weird looking hotel room. And there's a construction going on, so we tried to hang clothes there, which didn't dry so well. Well, my clothes, that is. Quick breakfast, chai, mandazi. Then we have to buy some things for lunch and dinner. Our guide Japheth organized our transport to the Chogoria gate of Mount Kenya. The ride to the entrance is everything you'd imagine a road to a mountain looks like. The road was long and rough with changing views of the vegetation. Oh. The road is too slippery. Yeah, that won't do. Tupunguze weight. Hiyo mchanga. Hiyo inamaliza tile vibaya. There it goes. Yeah. We reached the gate ready to start exploring, and the first stop was to get to Roadhead campsite, where we will set up our camping tents and start exploring. We have reached the Chogoria gate. That's the main entrance. Mount Kenya, well, the peak is covered, so we really can't see it right now. The weather is amazing. Getting our stuff. That's the car we've used. The walk from the main gate to the Roadhead campsite took us 3 hours while carrying all our gear. The views of Mount Kenya are nothing short of spectacular. The views were worth every step, and the rapid change of the weather was something just extraordinary. A quick break. We are going to Roadhead, which is 1.5 kilometers away. So that's where we are going to see if we are going to camp. This is the road that goes to Lake Ellis. So we will reach the campsite, then put everything there, and then now start exploring. So the suggestion is we come there because it's not that windy, because it's a bit bushy, so we are protected from the wind at night, and also it won't be that cold. Yeah, but this is just amazing landscapes. Look at that. That's where the peak is, somewhere there. Well, it's entirely in the clouds. What do you think, Colin, so far?
So far so good. I was mostly afraid of the weather, but it seems to be okay.
Yeah.
One of the porters told me that he doesn't think it's going to rain.
Yeah, the weather looks almost, I don't know. Well, it's very unpredictable. It's a bit overcast, but chances of rain not that high. So that will be good if it won't rain.
Yeah. Do you think is it easier than Ololokwe, or is it?
Well, the difference is, you see, the trail is gradual, unlike Ololokwe, which was like this. So it's a bit much better. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue talking and editing, shooting and carrying the bags. It's a lot of work, guys. Yeah.
But if you think we are loaded, you should see the porters.
Yeah. Those guys are carrying a lot of stuff. Like a full blanket, like a full mattress. Like us who have air mattresses.
There's a guy with 5 liters of paraffin.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, let's continue. We need to save that energy. We are approaching the Roadhead campsite. Look at that. The air is so fresh. It feels so nice. So tired. We've reached the campsite. It has taken us 2 hours to get here. Yeah, this is the Roadhead campsite. There's toilets down there, and then there's a place to have lunch and stuff. I don't know if people can pitch here, but there's a signboard there, so most likely we're going to pitch our tent here, somewhere here. Yeah, it has taken us pretty much exactly 2 hours to get here. 7-kilometer walk. Yeah, the trail is not that steep, so it's quite okay, even for beginners. So the plan right now is to pitch tents here, and then we're going to explore Nithi Falls, which should be somewhere down here, just behind this hill. And then after doing that, we are going to walk to Lake Ellis, which is again back here. Like I said, we won't camp at Lake Ellis because the guides say it's very, very windy, so they're not advising us to do it. But yeah, we'll go there and check it out, and any other thing worth exploring around. It's only 1:22, so if we spend like an hour here, then we should have enough time to do all that, right? If we spend like 1 hour setting up the tent and all the gear, then we rest for a bit, we should be able to move around freely. Yeah, it's way faster to move without the bags. Those bags are very heavy. So let's get the bags and set up the tents, and even make tea if possible. Yeah, lemon tea, green tea, whatever type of tea, doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah, my tablet is so. Kuna network?
Kwa hiyo mawe huwezi kwanza.
Oh, pale.
Nafunga mbele yako. I'm very confident in my tent making abilities. Ameanza, but I'm still going to beat him.
Our camping tents are ready. So my tent is facing this side where Nithi Falls is, and Colin's tent is facing where the mountain is. He's hoping it will clear out. Yeah, so let's go and have some tea first. I'm so exhausted. This is magical. This is what they call magical Kenya. The first site we went to check out was Lake Ellis. This is a popular spot for campers and people just visiting for a day trip. If you have a car with excellent ground clearance, it is possible to drive to this point. The lake is tucked in a valley and offers terrific views of the mountain. We left the campsite. That's the roadhead campsite, and we are heading to Lake Ellis. Check it out. Go back and check out Nithi Falls, and that will be the end of today. Yeah, that's the giant lobelia. Or is it lobeli? Stunning views everywhere. You're almost tempted to take a photo every second, but then time is not on your side. We finally made it to Lake Ellis, and yep, speechless. It's amazing. The water is extremely cold. Oh, I can feel my legs. Yep, that's very cold. Yeah, it has taken us like 1 hour to get here. That is from the campsite, but it's magnificent. There is the Lake Ellis campsite. That's a very good view of the lake. Yeah, it's stunning. My lips are dry. I'm thirsty. I keep drinking water. It doesn't help. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. We went to Lake Ellis and we looked at it for maybe like only 5 minutes and left. We were trying to make time so that we can make it to the Nithi Falls before it gets dark. Yeah, after that I think we'll just go back to the camping tents, and I want to rest. I really need to rest. I'm exhausted. I've never done anything this physically challenging in my entire life. What I've done for the last 2-3 days. So yeah, and what makes it worse was that I didn't exercise or do anything, so it's like I am completely a beginner trying to conquer, like a mountain, which is a bad idea. Yeah, I just want to go and rest, and then from there I'll make up my mind if tomorrow my body can do the hike for another 7 hours and then finally summit on Tuesday. If not, I might just decide to go to Lake Ellis and camp there and then call it a day. We can do the hike another time, because this was very impromptu. We didn't plan on climbing Mount Kenya. We don't even have the correct attire for it, seriously. So yeah, that will depend on what my body decides tomorrow. I don't want to push it a lot. But the views here are just something else. Like, I've been to Mount Elgon and it was very beautiful, but this, I don't know if it's the scale of it, because it's very, I don't know, it has so many valleys. So it has very unique colors. Look at that. That's white, that's green, that's some shade of green. Then there's the gray sky. So it's just a perfect picture. Now we are heading to the Nithi Falls. Yeah, no time to waste. The problems of being a photographer, you have to make sure the light is good. To Nithi Falls, 1 kilometer. The Nithi Falls should be down there, I think. Look at that valley. Here is the Nithi Falls, 60 meters high. So it goes all the way down. It looks unreal. So that is River Nithi down there. That's the route all the way down to the falls. Yeah, you're definitely not passing here when it rains. Finally made it down to the Nithi Falls. 60 meters high. It's quite high and it's stunning. Yeah, I don't know. The climb back up is going to be terrible. I'm lying on the ground. Today has been a crazy day. My mind and body is completely out of sync. I know this video is going to sound like it's going to jump from one thing to another, but it's because my mind can't just focus at this point. My body is giving up.
So if you go in the sleeping bag, it's okay.
Yeah, sleeping bag is fine.
Just put this here. All good. Guys, I have some cheese up in the tent, and I have a
Hello and good morning from Mount Kenya. The peak is supposed to be somewhere there. This is the day I was to decide whether I'm climbing or not, and yeah, personally I don't think I can make it. I don't have the correct attire. I don't want to stretch it because we hadn't planned on this. I'm wearing like a football jersey down here, and also the trouser that I have. Oh look, I'm wearing a short on top of my trouser, and these are the clothes which you wear to dissipate heat, not to contain heat in your body. So basically they're just, trying to make you cool, not trying to make you warm. I don't have any other clothes, so yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea to go up the mountain. So we've decided to go back to our original plan, and we will be going back to Nairobi, but it's quite beautiful from up here. We've just had breakfast. We've had at least like 4 or 5 cups of tea from yesterday, and at night it was extremely cold. Well, not extremely, but yeah, well, it was very cold. Yeah, so today the plan is simply to just walk around, try to get some photos, enjoy the scenery as we head back to the Chogoria main gate and then head back to Nairobi. Then we can now do a proper planning of Mount Kenya and how we are going to climb.
this is the only coffee I see you can do it like this, almost like Ness, because it's so fine.
Yeah, it's fine, so you can just add the water.
So you put a bit of water, and then you need to make it like a cream.
Yeah.
Guys, I can use this because I didn't.
That's what I do with Nescafe. It works sometimes.
Yeah,
The instant coffee.
but this is pure coffee, and that is treated.
But it takes
Yeah.
you a lot of work. You have to stir it until it becomes white.
Yeah,
Yeah, Java House. Good coffee.
very good coffee. I will buy. Hopefully, I have time either in
Yeah.
Nanuki.
Yeah, there's one in Nanyuki. Yeah.
Or in airport.
Yeah.
Even in the supermarket. Just go to the supermarket.
Yeah, actually,
go to the Malindi.
Yeah, major supermarkets
In
have.
Nanyuki, look for Cedar Mall.
Okay.
You'll find it.
Let me show you the toilet for the roadhead campsite. Here it is, the latrine. It's a normal latrine. Yeah, and that's it. So now you're prepared to know what you're getting. And there's a river down there. I'm sure the water is cold. If you're feeling adventurous, you can use that water. It's spring water, so I'm sure it's good. But yeah, that's it. Where to sit. And that's it for the roadhead campsite. Time to head back home. What do you think?
It's
the
been
campsite.
a good stay. It's been a good
Oh
stay.
look, like a bee just wants to sting me. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll say it's a good place. It's shaded from the wind, although you'll still feel it, especially at night.
Yeah.
The wind really picked up at around 3 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't sleep.
Yeah, but generally I think it's a good place. As you can see here, there are marshes, there's a lot of grass, so if you don't have a sleeping pad,
Yeah, you're fine.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And there's also a fire pit area. There's a food preparation area, although
Yeah.
it's in the bush, but it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So
And
it's
obviously the
proper
veggies.
bush camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that has been it. Time to head back home. So a very awesome place. Too bad we didn't camp at Lake Ellis, but definitely next time. In fact, let me put it out there for the first time. Anyone who wants to go to Lake Ellis, yeah, I'm going to leave a form down here with the dates on when we are going to do that trip.
Yes.
So if you're interested in that, yeah, fill that form, we get your contacts, and then we're going to message you with all the details.
Yeah.
Then we can camp at Lake Ellis and maybe do a few hiking, climbing things. Don't worry if you don't want, not interested in the climbing part, it's fine.
Yeah.
You can just stay at the campsite. For those who want to do the walking, that's also fine.
Yeah. There'll
So,
be
yeah.
minimum hiking involved in that.
Yeah, but though it will be more of a relaxed thing, not like you're trying to climb the summit, which even right now is not visible. So yeah, let's head back home now. That has been the end of this Mount Kenya trip. So unfortunate we couldn't do the summit, but there's always a next time. We just got back down to the main gate, and maybe a few things I need to tell you. A quick recap is if you plan on camping, that is 250 shillings. It's one off, doesn't matter how long you stay in the camp. And then you also need to pay, since you're camping, you can't pay for one day, you have to pay for the 3 days minimum. So for one day, that's a day trip. That means going in and out. That's it. But if you plan on camping, that's a 3-day trip, which is like 1,400 and something. So yeah, 3 days. So that is what we booked for 3 days, even though we stayed inside the park for 2 days. And yeah, getting to this gate, I think it's convenient. Although from the main road that is in Chogoria, you can hire a car for like 3,000 or 4,000 shillings to bring you all the way. There's these like Sientas and these are the small cars which do that. But for driving, you can also do that. This Chogoria side, there's so many things. There's the falls, there's the valleys, there's several camping sites, there's Lake Ellis, and what's the other lake? Huko juu kidogo? Michaelson, further up. So yeah, that's so many attractions, so many landscapes that are just stunning all the way, and so many ridges. And also small rivers like the River Nithi is also there, and other springs. So yeah, it's you know, give it time. Honestly, you don't, one day I don't think is enough for you to be here. Even if it means you're not summiting, that's fine. You can spend like 2-3 days very well here. Just make sure you have proper clothing or something to heat you up at night, because at night it gets very, very cold. So yeah, that has been it. That's the car we're using to go all the way back to what's at Kerugoya? You need to Chogoria. And after that, get another car going all the way back home. I don't think I'm going to do any other video on the journey, and that's it. So until next time, see you on the next adventure.
Gidi dia kwa dola baba.